fuck the clap. Don't fuck the clap. Oh, man.
I have that right now. I gotta
Cold
go get it looked
take.
All right.
All right.
Hello, everyone. This is the Lyrical After Podcast with Caleb and Andrew. We got our hot cup of Joe here.
Hi, Jepico.
And
it was just Christmas, and I hope you are having a swell time with all your new goodies.
yeah, if your mom bought you a phone or a camera or something, and you're just now seeing this, say thanks, Mom.
And then send us your old one, because I'm tired of using my phone to record my ugly body for you people.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Fucking thanks,
No.
dude. Fuck me, bro.
I'm talking about, like, if you have a camera or a phone, we'll use that.
A camera phone. Yeah, 2002.
Oh, yeah, they make those.
A Motorola Razr.
But you may be wondering, what's this on the table? If it's already equipment time, pass go by. Why you have gift on table?
Well, that is the table of gifts.
And we were at a foundation for kids that need help.
And they handed us gifts. I guess we're one of them.
They were like, "Do you make YouTube videos?" Yes. Do you do a podcast in your friend's basement?
Uh-huh.
Well, you guys need this.
So they handed us these. Why is it ticking?
What? Oh,
Nah.
damn.
Damn. All right, man. You first.
I
Why
think
don't you
us
tell them who it's
together.
really from?
It's from my mom.
From my mom.
So I think we gotta do it together.
All right, well, you're the top one. Mine's bigger, dude. Your mom loves me more than you. Oh, shit. I know this, dude. 27 years of opening Christmas gifts, and that's a box.
Yeah, we've
Okay.
gotten this.
Thanks, Mom and Dave. Yours is from Santa.
Mine's from Santa Claus.
Oh, dude, a green box.
But this bow.
Oh, the bow. You're supposed to take the bow off. Off on the side. Mom! This is...
What'd you
Okay.
get? You got green box?
Hold on. Let it snow, it says. All right, any hidden messages? All right, ready? Break open the side a little bit. Here we go. And...
A puppy.
Okay.
It's just a plain black tee.
I'd smoke that. What'd you get?
I'd smoke that. And it's part of a pig. It has it cut up in pieces.
Now we have to do a
It says the
barbecue
butt.
episode.
Yum, yes, get some bacon.
Flavor Town.
I'd smoke that.
Tasty.
Is it got an American flag on the side?
Yeah.
Is that your size?
Oh, yeah.
Will it fit?
Oh, yeah. Big time.
I'd smoke that.
Thanks. Tell Santa you said thanks.
Thanks, Sam.
Thanks, Caleb's parents. Now I want to know.
My parents is Santa Claus?
I want to know where you got this. Oh,
You smell it? Did you smell it?
I always smell stuff.
It smells like
It smells like stuff.
good quality.
I'll set this
Good
down
quality.
here now. I love it. We're gonna wear that on episode 10. All right.
I was gonna say, like, what if we outfit change? No.
Yeah, we just be like click, and then that'd be pretty cool. Oh man, 'tis the season, right?
Rip Kobe.
Man, what a time. All right, why are these goons opening presents on the 29th of December?
Will it be the 29th?
Yeah, dude. Well, because people love us. That's why. And
We're busy as fuck, boy.
you're gonna help me clean up, right?
No.
Okay.
Just here to do business. You're not even my friend.
Oh yeah, that's right. Pay you on your way out.
Yeah. Thanks for my bonus.
Your cup of coffee. Don't worry.
This is really good,
Don't worry, it's taxed.
No, it's froth.
Oh, that's right. That's what I said. Oh man.
What's on your mind, Andrew?
Super Mario Wonder.
Is that where you're getting?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I don't know. I'm new to Nintendo. You know, I grew up with PlayStation, and then I went to Xbox for obvious reasons in the early 2000s because the 360 was the shit, dude. Cover shooters like Gears of War and fucking FPS like Halo. Ever heard of it?
I never played Gears of War that much.
I haven't either, but it was just part of the, getting one of those, right? 05 was a crazy time.
So you're just gonna like go back and like hit the in-betweens that you missed out on?
Nah, I ain't going back to like GameCube or anything or like 64, but
No, I mean like games that like I've never gotten to that franchise like Gears of War or
I'm not going back per se, but if I ever wanted to, Game Pass is a good place to do that with because they have everything from
Are you
back then.
sponsored for Microsoft right
No,
now?
I fucking can't stand Microsoft Xbox anymore. But that's why we're sitting. Can't stand. Sit. But nah, dude, I'm just getting back into. I got my first Switch ever last year. This year.
Yeah, those were
Earlier this year.
I just feel like I wouldn't play it as much.
What?
The Switch, but it's probably
I really don't,
convenient.
but it's because, look, I have 4 games.
Yeah.
One of them is a multiplayer game that I got because someone wanted to play it with me, and then we dropped it. Another one is an RPG that you can always pick up, and the other 2 are just games you can't play by yourself. It's like when you're throwing a party. It takes multiple people. It's like Jackbox. You can't just play Jackbox by yourself.
Cool.
You know what I mean?
That'd be funny.
So, like that, And then another one is a game I've beaten and I don't feel like replaying.
Do you think that's why Darren wants to hang out so much? He's like, I really got to get my money's worth out of that Jackbox game.
Yeah, he bought $100. You're crazy, dude.
It's like, come on, dude.
Man.
We got to get together.
This will prove if you're watching it or not. You let me know if that hurt your feelings. 'Cause that Jackbox game is expensive. You willing to rebuy him on Switch, though. That's crazy.
Yeah. I always talk shit about Animal Crossing, but I watched Nicole play it a little bit, and
It's cozy.
Yeah, dude, I was like, that looks kind of cool. There's some other games that are pretty decent, but I
If
don't
you
think
ever
it's
want a
worth me
Switch,
going to get one.
Darren actually is selling one, so yeah, just hit him up.
I'll give you a PS3.
Yeah, I broke the PS3 for it. It ain't that one though. Are you familiar with the different models?
Nope.
So this one you can like pick up, obviously, and then
You can pick it up.
yeah, and then you can like take the Joy-Cons off.
The other ones are not detachable.
Yeah, it's called a Switch Lite. It's a Switch that doesn't switch, and you can't dock it. It doesn't. It doesn't fit in a dock. You can't use the USB-C for a display out. It's only a handheld for $200. If you want this one with the dock, it's $300.
That might, yeah.
He's selling a Lite. He's selling a Switch Lite for $100.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe then.
It's this color too. It's gray, but it looks.
So the lights are the
screen is the exact same size and resolution, but the controller is baked into it. It doesn't come off with the button.
baked.
Yeah.
All right, gotcha. I don't. For me, I
Food for
probably
thought.
wouldn't need that.
No, it's definitely the gimmick was not.
No, I mean the control. I wouldn't need the controllers to come out. I don't know.
Right,
what is
yeah.
that for? To basically act like a
I
Wii?
can
then?
hand you the right side, and it's got its own controller. It's got its own And
then
for
you can
party
like
games.
stream it on and play Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Or something.
Or see that thing next to you. Actually, hand me that real quick.
Nicole has this.
Oh, you've seen what it does.
Yeah, Nicole has.
Yeah,
we
you
played
slide
Crash
those
Bandicoot
onto
and
it,
shit
and-
or something on it. Even
Yeah.
though it was a PlayStation thing, it was like some, right?
What?
Do they have They have a Crash game on
Yeah,
there.
they got the Crash trilogy from back in the day. So yeah, what you can do is you can even. It's got a little prop. And you can set it up on tables and shit.
Oh, okay, that is pretty cool.
Yeah,
Does Steam
and then-
Deck do that?
I don't think so. And then now this is like the equivalent of having a controller.
That's cool.
You just sit there and play like this. And this is how I used to play online. I'd play Diablo 3 with like Isaac and Kyler on our Switches. It was kind of cool,
That is pretty cool.
but stuff like that.
Isaac was obsessed with the whole cutscene from GTA.
Which one?
With when Lamar and Franklin are walking up, he's like, "Maybe you get rid of that yee ass haircut. You get some bitches on your dick."
Yeah. I
Mhm.
didn't know he really liked that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was finding all the different memes for it because people like would make that scene out of a meme. So it'd be like Lamar, and it would just be like, it's just different memes. And Lamar would be like, "Yeah, make gibberish.
Gibberish. Jumbish.
Then there was one of like, Toad from Mario,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Maybe you got rid of that yee ass haircut." There was one, and it was like, because that was like a meme for years, or since GTA came out. Then there was one I seen yesterday. It was like, Franklin dodges Lamar's diss. And he was like, "All right, man, I'll see you later." And he ran inside, and he was like looking out the window, and Lamar like camped out, waiting for him to come back outside, put up a fire. And then Franklin finally walked out of the door. He had like a beard. He was like hiding out. And then he's like, maybe you got like, it was just funny. It was just stupid. It's more of Isaac's humor, I think.
Did he send that to you?
No, but Isaac was like, you know how he has those laughing fits?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, he'll have a ball with this one, dude.
You gotta find it now.
I think I have it. I'll send it to him.
Yeah.
So, we lost how much?
About 21 minutes of the 30.
That's why you don't buy switches.
No, you buy switches. You just don't drop them on your fucking keyboard while you're recording a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, happens to the best of us.
We're going live next Friday. Be there. Stay home. Dude, my nephew did that yesterday. He went and he had his mouth open and it was like really echoey. I ducked. I took cover. I was like, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
That iPad kid lived in my house.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe dude shouldn't get Nicole an iPad.
Should become an iPad kid.
She's already acoustic.
With arms wide open.
Yeah, dude.
All right. Well. That's why I made the camera where it is so you can't see
You
us
can't
playing
see.
with each other's big toes.
Big toe.
Big toes.
Whose toe is bigger? Do you like your big toe?
As opposed to...
Any other toe?
It's my favorite toe.
Yeah, dude, it's my favorite. I kick balls with it.
It is my biggest toe.
I've always been insecure about my feet, dude.
Yeah, you got gargoyle feet.
I do. I literally look, if I walked barefoot in the woods, you see my footprint.
Just a close up of your feet walking, people like, it's all natural.
I think I would be like Bigfoot.
Big
Just
toe.
like, it's just my footprint.
You're his retarded cousin, Big Toe.
I just imagine like a normal sized footprint and just like a giant toe.
Big toe.
Dude, my thumbs are the size of a big toe.
Oh my god. You got fucking...
I'm almost rich. That's what my mom said. Do you ever get that white? It's apparently a buildup of calcium or something.
Yeah, you drink your milk.
Get
real big,
a lot
strong.
of milk lately.
You ever just drink milk like out of the glass?
Yeah, out of the wait. You get milk in a glass?
No, I'm talking about you ever drink milk by the glass? People think that's weird. People think it's there's
not
like people
recently, but actually,
people who walk this earth literally think that it's
Jesus is.
No, they literally are like, no, milk is an ingredient. You don't drink it.
Yeah, I know. I like it. I don't.
And I'm like, and I'll
Really?
chug the whole glass.
You're not supposed to, but like the whole myth about the being good for your bones is not true. And milk that's why you don't see like cats and stuff, they stop feeding, or any animals in general just stop feeding after a while. One, and then we're not drinking. It's like we're adult men sucking on a titty of another animal. That's basically what we're doing, but we're processing. Why? Isn't like if you made it subjective and looked at it, isn't that weird? We're still drinking nourishments from a mother of a different species to make us big and strong. But we're almost 30 years old now.
Hell yeah, bro. That's why we're in like hell yeah.
Yeah, look out. That's why we're acoustic.
Yeah. I'm doing really good. Like I drink milk because it's good for my health. Hold up your gift. Show us what you got. I got a vape. Thanks, Mom.
I missed you smoking, you know.
Oh, wow.
I want you to smoke cigarettes.
That's fucked up.
Dude,
You
so
missed
sick.
me with a cigarette in my hand?
Yes.
Why?
Because you're just fucking...
I don't look cool, bro. You sound like every 1995 commercial. Like, I wish you would look so cool with a cigarette.
No, it's like the excitement of going outside to smoke.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you want to go smoke a cigarette? And Isaac rolls his eyes.
And we're always like, yeah, let's go out and
Run
throw
up
it
the
right in the
stairs.
yard where Paul asked us not to. Spark another one.
And then Louis like eats it.
Yeah, I was always wondering where like.
I always was kind of respectful. I tried to throw it in the road. Do you remember that commercial? An older commercial, and there was some.
Which one?
I think it was a '90s commercial. I don't even know if it might have been a joke, but there's walking down the hall, and no, that's a. I'm thinking of the. Hey, Scotty, Jesus, man. But it was similar to that, and he was like, "Hey," and it was like trying to make them look gay, like a gay couple in the hallways, and they're like, and then they walk into the men's bathroom. He like moves his shirt, and he has like a pack of Marlboro Reds.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's gay to smoke.
Oh no,
because
it's a little
funny.
yeah.
I think it was a
Sticks.
spoof.
Damn. No, I dude. I do miss smoking sometimes. There was something nice about it.
I walked in. Have you been to Wild Bill's lately? Remember
No.
Dave used to work there and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Dave and Dan?
Yep. Are they there?
No. I think someone bought them out. They're so funny. Dude, somehow we got into there when we were like 16. And, right?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
I don't like. Yeah. I mean, I'm
You
older
were-
than you, but I don't know.
But we were still underage walking in there, right? I know
Yeah.
at least I was. Remember Rich? Because when I started hanging out with Rich, that was the same time that we met.
Yeah.
And Rich would walk in there, and I'd just walk in with him because he had a giant beard. And he was like 15 or 16 years old. So he wanted to buy a vape or cigarettes or something. And then years went on, but we became to like get to know Dan and Dave, who ran the shop. And Dave drove me home one day. Or drove me to your house one day.
Really?
Yeah, because he's closing up. I was like, he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I gotta go to Andrews. He's like, over there, blah, blah. And he's like, I can just drop you off.
That's nice. He was a cool dude.
They were really cool. And then one year, like before they left, because I haven't seen them in a while, but I stopped in, and he was like, I was like, I can't believe we pulled it off. Him never figuring it out. And then we walked in there, and he was like, yeah, I know you and your friends used to come in here when you were underage. I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, I'm not fucking stupid.
Yeah, they're not. He's not stupid.
He was like, dude, he knew. He figured it out. I was like, duh. And then I think about it. I'm like, we're not slick at all.
No,
Rich
you weren't
was.
smooth. You were like,
Yeah.
you know.
I was like, I need a. And then I listened to like someone else in line. They're like,
you like rehearse their lines for like.
yeah, a pack of Marlboro Black Reds in the box. And I'm like, dude, but the way coming out of a 15-year-old does not.
You didn't know how to say it, so you're like, yeah, let me get the carton, just like that guy. And they're like, all right, $86, and you're like, wow, that's more money I've ever seen in my life.
I wonder my Christmas sucks.
Yeah,
Buying fucking a carton of cigarettes every day.
right. And was that? And it only lasts 10 days for some people.
Yeah. Or fucking 5. Those are just 10 packs in a carton.
Well, $80 didn't last 10 days. That's still $8 a pack. You're not saving any money.
No, it's really not. You're really not saving.
You're just going less.
I think they have like, you get like a couple dollars off in the long
Yeah,
run.
80 was off. So like if they're like normally $8 and it would cost 80 to buy 10, they're probably like $74.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
save about $1 per pack by buying in bulk.
My friend John's mom,
John's mom go around.
John's mom, she was Islam and smoked those cigarettes that were real long.
But it turned out they were really bomb.
But
For like cheap iMovie fucking explosion effect. Anyway.
like the app that came out, that famous app from the iPhone, and if you had it set right, then you could have like this car rolling and flipping and like crush you.
Oh yeah.
Those were cool. Really
Mm-hmm.
already edited screen effects. But she used to smoke Pall Malls,
Pew
menthols, the Pew Mews.
Yo mule.
And she would smoke the Pall Mall menthol 100s, and she would always smoke it to halfway and then put it out. And then when she wouldn't save them for later, she would just smoke half the cigarette. I was like, why are you smoking? Why? Just finish that one, or why 100 too? Like, just smoke a normal.
This is your grandma?
No, this is John's mom, stepmom.
Who's John?
John Koenig.
Oh, right.
Koenig. That lived in my park. We used to go there after school. Then like there'd be giant, fucking almost full cigarettes in the ashtray.
You take them?
Yeah, she knew about it too. But those ones stink because they're super mentholy. And I remember specifically because John wasn't for me smoking.
Yeah.
And he still hasn't smoked, but I remember us having a conversation because he was like, this is the only reason I kept smoking. It's because he asked, how much have I smoked already? Like, how many? And I was like, probably like a pack or two. And he's like, oh, that's not bad at all. I thought you smoked more. And I was like, yeah, I could smoke a little bit more and be fine. I was like, I've always smoked like 2 packs my entire life.
Yeah. You know, in the last few months of me smoking, in 2020 actually, I was smoking menthols.
Really? You did the Camel Crushes?
No, it wasn't on purpose. So you know how I like Marble, like anything red?
Yeah, I like
mostly 83s.
Where the blacks are harsher.
Yeah, so I would buy 83s.
Here we go, Marble blacks, baby.
No, baby. No, I would buy reds, but when I was trying to quit, I had this coworker who was really bad at enabling, and he would be like, "Oh, just don't worry about buying them if money's the problem." I'm like, "Well, I'm trying to quit because for my health too."
Right.
But every time I go out, I would be standing out for breaks. I'm used to going out. I would smoke with them. And it got to this point where I would quit. When I was quitting, I would just go out and stand next to him, and they would all start smoking. And a couple minutes in, he would go, and I'd be like, "Motherfucker!" Yeah. And I'd take one, and he was just handing them every day. Sometimes he'd be like, "Yeah," and he's talking to someone else, and he hand me one. And I'm like, "Dude!" And it got to the point where I didn't even. Sometimes he'd forget, and I'd be looking at him like, "Fuck! Come on, dude!" Like, offer, right? It got bad, but yeah, he would smoke just Camel Crush, and I would never pop them because I never liked menthol.
I do,
and
like
for some reason I was like, that's what he does. That's what he does, and he goes, no,
OCD
he's like, they're already perfect the way they are. You don't need to pop them, but do them on like your last few hits, right when they get close to the bottom and it gets hot, cool it right back off. Aren't they like cool? No, not cools, but yeah, it's kind of funny how they say it's cool because it's like a little Camel Crush.
Yeah.
Marble NXTs had them like that too.
That's what Chris used to smoke.
Mm-hmm.
I never liked menthol.
I never did either. And when I got older, this was 3 years ago. Because I quit vaping 2 years ago. I quit cigarettes 3 years ago. And he would just give me some of these menthols. And I started getting used to them to the point where when he wasn't there, if he had like a day off, Mark would smoke. And he'd be like, you want one? I'm like, sure. And I'd grab one of his. He used to smoke black, reds. Or the black with the red logo. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Is there regular blacks and the black reds?
Yeah, because the blacks with the greens are menthols.
Yeah, so he'd be like, the black reds.
Reds are straight.
Yeah, and he would get those in hundreds. And I'd be like,
those are harsh.
They're harsher, and I just got used to menthols.
Yeah.
From a different brand when I was used to it. Was so weird. So, yeah.
I liked my first cigarette was a Winston. Thanks, Mom.
Wait, doesn't somebody we know have a tattoo? I think Rich has a tattoo of Winston's because his grandfather smoked them. Yeah. And he don't even smoke them.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being like in a tank top smoking some Marlboros and people are like, yo. He's just like, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Winston's are not bad though. But my first pack of cigarettes they were those Parliaments because someone that bought them for me. Those are what they wanted, and I had no say in it. And then I remember I just go with whatever anyone else would get because they'd buy their own pack of cigarettes and then they have like I got to take 10 of them for a fee. This is fucking Juggaloville up in Lakeside.
You'd pay for a full price pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, because
they bought them.
They were broke.
Half the pack.
That's the only reason they would buy them is because they were broke and needed cigarettes. So yeah, they would take like half the pack. I'd pay like, and then this one dude would make me pay him $20 and half the pack. So I stopped doing it.
Where you come up with $20? Fuck that. I had an older brother.
I worked since I was 14.
Chris just did it for me. He'd just go in when he could. When
right.
I didn't. He's like, I'm not just doing it to do it. I'll get you them. If you got money to give me, I'll grab you some while I'm there. If I'm not going,
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so.
That's true. It felt weird too. Thinking about it, I would never do that for anybody. A fucking underage kid. That's stupid. Even if you're 17, I'm like, no, dude. Like, if you have it, I'm not going to say anything. So even fuck, 20, it is 21.
Even 20-year-olds, you can get in trouble for buying for.
I remember when I was 18.
Good, I'm glad.
That's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
Well, I was 18, and then Genesee County had just made that the law was 21. But
You mean Oakland?
no, Genesee. Because I was out in Grand Blanc, and I went to buy. I just turned 18. And I went to buy cigarettes, and they denied me. I didn't know that was the thing. I was like, "Wait, no!" I was like, "You're fucking making it up." 21. I was so excited because I could finally go. I went to the hookah lounge. I thought I was so cool. Just with a bunch of Indian dudes smoking out of a grapefruit.
Yeah, right.
Fucking
What fruit do you want? I'm like oranges.
My mom has my. Remember we did it in the garage. We used to do it at Nick's. I think we did it in the hookah bong.
You still have that?
Nick broke mine. I got another one. I think my mom has it. She also has my BB gun. She has 2 of them, apparently. But she won't give them to me still.
The hookah?
The BB guns.
Oh.
She won't give me my BB guns back.
Well, I have your shotgun, and you're not getting it back.
You have a few here.
Yeah. I'm all kitted out, bro.
I know.
Ready for a war zone.
I'm about to put your address out there.
No.
Why? You don't want to fight?
Who?
I don't know.
You for putting my fucking address out there? Fucker.
Oh. Warzone.
Caleb's phone number is...
Yeah. Well, now I still vape and I'm trying to quit. I've tried the Zins, obviously.
Yeah, I heard about those. I know
didn't
a lot
like
of people
them.
A lot of people are vibing with those.
Yeah, people that don't smoke.
Brock has them. My boss has them. My uncle still chews. I told him he should switch to those.
Yeah, I feel like if you chewed, it would be easier to switch to Zyn or something.
Yeah.
There's another one called Rogue I want to try really bad. I couldn't find them, except at Wild Bill's they ended up having them. So after I run out of this vape juice, I think I'm just gonna go try those Rogue ones. I heard they were better. Shout out Tom.
Just literally when that dies, don't buy anything.
You want to touch my toes?
No,
a
big
toe.
Just quit.
Like cold turkey?
Like literally just
Not just
quit.
the nicotine pouch?
Nope.
Why? I can't. I've tried.
Literally, it was crazy. It's
And
exactly...
then be outrageous for a week.
Mm-hmm. Trust me. Dude, it was crazy. I always told myself, like what I would say to my mom, and then when I realized how hard what I was saying to her, like, oh, that doesn't make sense. That's way too hard to just do. Like, I knew why she'd get irritated when I would say it, because I used to just tell her, I'm like, just don't go. Just literally don't drive to the store.
To your mom?
Yeah, I'd say that to her, and she goes, you don't get it. And
I did it to my mom.
One day I just did it. I was like, I'm gonna try my own. I'm gonna use my own advice. And Brock bet me. He's like, you won't quit. And I'm like, and I was I was like, well, no, because when my vape died, it started blinking. You know how it does. Mm-hmm. That was before those were. Or remember the new the rectangle ones were out. Mm-hmm. The ones that are out now. It was when they just had the cylinder ones, the Breeze.
Yeah, I bought one of those recently.
I would never buy anything but Cola Ice. People are like, try this one. I don't want that one. I only bought Cola Ice.
Yeah,
remember I was getting used to menthols, so I wanted something with a little brisk, a little hit, and those feel so good.
Yeah,
especially when they're brand new. Like, oh,
you want to go?
Shit, no. And then one day mine died. It was all blinking. I threw it in the trash, and then I was like, Brock, let me get a hit of yours before I head out to the store. And he goes, no. And I'm like,
that makes me mad.
I'm like, what do you mean no? We always share it. He goes, no, dude. And I was like, I tried to reach for it. He's like, no, bro, you should quit. Kept hitting his in front of me and blowing in my face. Like, you should quit. And I'm all like, how much you want to bet? And I never bought another vape.
Damn.
From that day.
I just need to challenge you to do something.
Literally, when that dies, do not drive to a store. Just don't go.
Well, it's never gonna die, so we're good.
That?
Yeah, I'll run out
when your shit runs out.
No.
Just don't go to the store, motherfucker. That's literally it. It became a mindset.
Yeah,
I know it sounds crazy, dude, and it sucked.
I know.
But I literally just never went back to a store. I just stopped going to random gas stations.
Yeah.
To get fucking my fix. What's the point?
Yeah.
But then, I put different things in my body now.
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely whenever I quit or try to quit or slow down, I definitely just eat.
Yeah. But it was easy. It was easier than that, Who would have thought? Just don't go buy it. Just don't go to a counter and go, let me get because you won't get it if you don't say that. Just don't talk to a guy and ask for nicotine.
That's with anything, dude. I have a really addictive personality. But I noticed, like, for an example, like caffeine in general, like when I'd start drinking coffee, I would have to have coffee. Whenever I thought about it, I
had to have my 2 things in the mornings.
I can't even think
my
straight.
tumbler with, like, my coffee, half and half. A little bit of sugar. This is how I had it back in the day. Didn't buy creamer. I was too poor.
Yeah.
And then just Marble Reds.
Dude, if you
get rid of the Marble Reds, you can buy creamer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I love the routine.
I miss it.
Because it's the only thing. This is depressing to say, and I said this to Nicole when we were talking about it, like quitting and whatever. And I was like, it's like, because if I have that, like, I get to just throughout the day. That's my little getaway. This is just fucking. But now at my work, they let us vape inside, so I can't like. But if I smoked, I can go step outside. No, you're gonna find that harder. Get away for a second.
Quitting vaping was harder than cigarettes for me.
Oh yeah.
Because of I would smoke it right here.
Yeah.
I would be hitting it right now.
Oh yeah.
But if I was at my old house when I was smoking cigarettes, I wouldn't even go out. Remember? You remember how I used to be? I would only smoke at work. It was like my thing. Like, oh, it's fucking 8 o'clock. Let's go on a break.
I know it's such a hassle to go outside and smoke a cigarette.
It's such a hassle. When I get home, even Hannah was like, "Why do you smoke then? You don't smoke like a regular old man." My aunt, she goes out every 30 minutes to smoke a cigarette. When you get home, you don't even go. Why do you only smoke when you're at work?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it stresses me out. And when you're at home, you're not. I'm like, just don't smoke the other half of your time. I'm like, so I had an advantage. I'm like, I'll just switch to vapes because it was half the price and it tastes better. But I was smoking more, frequently because of how good it is. This one tastes like strawberries. You're like, holy shit, schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
Yeah.
It's harder because it's more accessible and it tastes better. And I'm talking in circles, but yeah.
With the vapes though, it's like I don't even realize I'm constantly hitting it, and then I'm like, why do I feel nauseous?
Yeah.
And then
the cigarette, you have to deliberately and start it up, and it's like for a couple minutes, and then you don't have one for hours. That's like microdosing a lot of the time.
Yeah. I'd rather have, because I ran out of juice the other day, and I used some of Nicole's old 3 milligram, but I smoked 6 milligram. And I was like breathing it because it doesn't feel, if I go from 6 to 3, it feels like 0, Yeah. I was not getting anything but that. Yeah. We've been, damn.
No, honestly, and it afforded me quitting cigarettes afforded me a new car. And then when I quit vaping, I got rid of that car and got an even more expensive car. And it didn't feel like anything was happening with my money because I was trading an
but did you consciously not say you save $8 a day?
No, I was consciously thinking 8 times 30.
Yeah, and $240
a month became a car payment.
That away?
Yeah, $240 became a car payment instantly.
Oh yeah.
I quit cigarettes overnight and bought a new car like a month later, and it offset. I now have a beautiful new car, and I don't see any difference in my pay. It was either that or I quit cigarettes and then don't get the car, and I just start saving for something. But I needed a car, and I was able to afford a car payment.
And the same with, imagine if I quit that. Well, with these are a little more affordable, but with like energy drinks and all that, I don't buy snacks really, but I will buy food a lot and like energy drinks.
Yeah.
Or caffeine. I don't really drink pop.
Energy drinks are still my weakness. Because if I really need it, I'm tired. That's something I got to take care of because I'm trying to perform at work, right? I'm not trying to be like at the table, so I'll get up and go to the store and just go get something, come back and try to fuel up the rest of my day. People are like, go make a cup of coffee, and I'm not a 3 p.m. coffee guy. It's not
me either, because sometimes I will, but I feel like coffee is warm and I get comfy and tired. When I drink coffee, I get like tired an hour later. I think it's probably a mental thing as well.
It was a mental thing if you ever quit smoking, but you have your coffee in the morning, you're gonna feel like something's missing, like that little 2-piece, your little fucking coffee with a side of something.
Yeah,
and it does feel like there's something missing. But is this a TED Talk or what?
This is a good talk because I might go smoke a cigarette soon. I miss it. Who cares anyway, dude? That's my mentality. I'm like, I try so hard for something, and this is with anything. If I try to quit anything, if I'm trying to like, all right, don't get mad at little things, don't get road rage, or if I try to schedule some type of ordinance in my life, the more I try to do something or try not to do something, it goes the opposite way. But if I try not to think about it, like I was for an example, I was planning on quitting vaping.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed, because I planned in the back of my mind that I'm going to quit, I just was constantly thinking about it and hitting it more. But the reason I planned to quit is because I went for a week before that without hitting it that much.
Yeah.
Because I was, every time in the car.
How much planning are you doing? There shouldn't be much planning involved. It should just be a don't.
There's
you know what
not, but I realized, so like there was
Yeah.
a week where I was like driving home for an hour in traffic, and I forgot I had my vape and all, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, dude, I didn't even hit this the whole time, but I didn't consciously think that until I got home. I was like, I didn't even hit it the whole time because I was so busy jamming out or something. I wasn't thinking about it. And then I was like, I did that for like a week. I was like, oh, like nonchalant. But the moment I decided maybe I can quit now, I couldn't do it. But it was just a mental thing.
Huh.
I was like, I need to hit it now because I decided that that's all a mental thing that's hard. And that applies to anything that I try to do, discipline myself. So I've been trying to like discipline myself more by little things like I'm like getting out of bed instead of rolling over. And like just sparking right up, just make yourself get up, which is one of my biggest.
I have a really not like financially
disciplined.
I have my way of remedying like the whole, because I'm a snooze guy. I just keep hitting snooze.
Yeah.
When it's time to get up, and I have a way to counter that nowadays, but it's not what it did. Costed us fucking $6,000. But buying a smart bed, you don't have a choice. As soon as you hear that alarm, hit stop, and then hit the fucking up button. Zzz, and you can't sleep when you're fucking sitting up. Yeah, that bitch goes fucking up, dude. I'm just like,
you accidentally hit both, and Hannah's like,
no, it is just one. So, but no, I'm talking about on like mornings that she's in the bed. I can't do that.
That'd be funny.
I still snooze. I'm lying to you guys, but no, it's like on nights like tonight. She works tonight. So when I wake up in the morning, if I had to work tomorrow or something like that, and she's just on a work night, I'll be like, hit my lamp on, and I'm all like I just get like eyes. Oops. I get to fucking use the thing now. And then I just fuck my own eyeballs up with the light, and and then turn the bed on and up. It's pretty cool. I got underglow on my bed. Look like a Honda Civic.
I was just imagining because you get like
I can show you later.
You get like a steering wheel.
I'm gonna have you film it later, and we'll put it in at the end. I'll show you guys how I wake up in the morning. Just I look like
fucking hit the NOS switch.
I'm about to ask me what my last meal is gonna be. Put a towel over my head. I'm like, tell my family.
Tied in the bed, dude. Waking up is a discipline. Like, just get up, going to bed because I think it's just
you
my
struggle
body
going
clock.
to bed.
Yes, dude. It's my body clock. I will be tired, and ever since I was in high school, 5 p.m.
High school,
dude. High school, 5 p.m. because I spent a majority of my life being somewhere and doing something that I don't want to
from like 7 to 2:30,
and I'm so exhausted, like mentally. So when I get home, like that's all, I'm just crash. And then because usually it was around 5 o'clock, and I was like, dude, if I just close my eyes and lay down for a second, I would just pass the fuck out and sleep, like in the deepest sleep. I've had the craziest dreams.
You are a sleeper.
But after 7 p.m., I'm so awake, and it doesn't matter if I have no sleep the night before or whatever. I don't know why. And then I just lay there in bed, and I'm like, I don't know. But I think that has something to do with me just having alone time. I'm such an alone. I've learned to become, like, just spend time on my own. I like alone time. I like being by myself.
Mm-hmm.
So some people get upset about that. They don't understand. I'm like, it's not that I don't like being around you. I've learned to like.
Don't feel bad for boundaries.
Yeah. I've learned to like know myself. That because growing up, we were always hanging out with people, doing stuff. Dude, every night. If I wasn't hanging out with you, I'd be with Andy. If I wasn't with Andy, I'd be with Chris. If I wasn't with Chris, I'd be with Rich or whatever. Like, there was never not a moment to be. So when COVID happened.
Did it teach you to enjoy being alone sometimes?
Yeah, or actually it started when I left high school and moved schools and I did the online stuff. Then
it got quiet.
It was very depressing. And I was like, but just because I was so used to I never had a moment.
Glad to be out of school though, but then a new wave hit you. I remember that same feeling.
It was having to finally sit with my thoughts and like, whoa. And then I thought about
on your own time, not at a building. It was in your house, right?
Yeah.
Doing online schooling, and you knew you had a job to do, but it was quiet. You didn't have like a bell going off or a teacher in your face or 30 other students or passing time where there's hundreds of people walking by you. You're just like,
Yeah.
Like my first year out of high school was just like my dad was having me work with him, and I remember just like dreading it. I didn't want to be anywhere I didn't have to be because I was out of school. I liked that alone time in the morning and being able to be like, I'm an adult. I don't have to be anywhere right now.
Yep.
Except for like I should be doing something like school or work. Should start working towards the future. But that first like year off, dude, I was just.
Well, that's where it's dangerous because a lot of people say that.
And then they get used to that 1 year, and they're 35 years old living in mom's basement and.
Yeah.
Mom, meatloaf. Yeah.
That's fine. So. Not just saying like you can, because college is one thing that's kind of going out of the picture for everybody.
This last few years,
as long as
you're kind of more understandable for people to have to move back in with relatives and other shit like that. I mean, times are fucking whack. Like times are hard, expensive. I get it.
Yeah,
I never thought I'd be the fucking role model for people. Me of all people.
Why?
You know that, right? You look at me and I'm the same dude you've always known, right? And I was on the same. We were all on the same path. We did some crazy shit together. I was always the kid.
You always could say no and yes to things.
What do you mean?
You're always like my parents were talking about the other day where you like all of the things that you've been through in your life. You could have completely, and the people that were around at the time, you could have went through it.
Yeah.
You could have been completely different.
Made some decent decisions to get where I'm at, I'm saying. But like, even like, I don't know. But I don't know what I'm doing. Everything's in the moment, a guess. Somebody could come in right now and be like, what's the fucking lyrics to that? And I'm like, you make a choice. That's weird, right? That's a situation. Don't ever put me in a situation. But fucking,
don't ever.
I don't know. I'm just winging it. She got her head on right. She's helping me.
And that's,
but like,
I want to preference or explain like college. That like Hannah going to college for medical school is completely different than going to college, owing debt, and never pursuing your career. For a lot of things that are pointless. But obviously she's doing well with that, which is a different subject from what I was saying. Go to college, owe debt, and then you can't get a job.
Yeah.
And you just owe $150,000 a
degrees can literally vary.
Yeah.
Like she knows people. I mean, I'll just say this: it's not that unheard of. It's public knowledge. It just depends on where you go. Her degree only cost $9,000, and it was paid for by a scholarship. But she knows
her actual degree was
her entire
9,000?
degree was about 10 grand. But she knows people who went to different colleges that paid 65 grand for the same pay.
Yeah.
Isn't that fucking wild?
Is it because a lot of it was online stuff?
No. It has nothing to do with COVID and having to be at home.
Or grants and stuff?
It's just people who want to go, I want to go to fucking Michigan State.
Yeah.
And then she's like, I'll just go to community college and get the same degree as you, weirdo. People love...
Name brand.
Yes, name brand. I wonder how many people in America are in more debt than they needed to be because their daddy and mommy wanted them to go to a prestigious school.
Yeah,
and she's like, I'll just go to a fucking community college. And she's just as valuable as an asset as a nurse than any other nurse on there.
Right.
She is a body that is taking care of people, whether they are 60 years old and have been working on the field for 40 years, or she's a 1-year nurse.
Yeah, she knows all this stuff.
And how long does it take to pay off 60 to 80K for a degree? For some people, I mean,
that's like a car payment times 2.
That's a Chevy Suburban car payment. That's out of my range. That's fourfold of what my car is worth.
Right.
And that's in a college degree. And you get all this, and you get a degree to get all this money, and then how much of it has to go back to paying off debts? And then it'll never go away because I'm pretty sure you can set up
a mortgage.
Yeah, but you can set up like minimum, like same with hospital bills. You can set up like minimum payments.
Yeah.
People are like,
my dentist.
I only send like $38 a month for my student loans. You'll never pay them off.
And that's most like Savannah. She didn't go to medical school, but for her loans, even though she got a bunch of grants and stuff, they still want her like a minimum of 300. They're now because they're raising minimums.
300 what?
For her degree.
300 what?
Dollars a month to pay off her loans.
I think about your.
She was like,
like $300,000.
Oh no, $300 a month, like minimum payment towards your loan, your debt. And then she's like, well, that on top of she went to school and they're supposed to give her a job making not a lot of money at all, and she's living in an expensive area because that's where the school is. And before that, she couldn't save money because she had part-time her job and then go to school for 8 hours a day.
Yeah. Isn't it wild?
And then they're like, all right, you're done. And then it's like, okay, I can't afford to live and pay these debts off. I think it was more than that, $300 a month, but
that's wild. That's like my car payment.
Yeah.
my car payment's a little more than that, but like,
That's
dude,
a
it's
good
like,
thing she didn't have a car payment, so
it's just like,
that helps.
and I feel like, yeah, I don't know, dude. I watch a lot of people go to school, but then they end up like they do all right, but they end up with like children and they get like married to someone that I don't even know if they should have been married to, kind of thing. And it's just like, holy
Yeah.
shit. But sometimes you just wing it and take your time, and I don't know, dude. I see everybody around me that's like really proud of you, man. I'm like, I don't know how I did this. I don't know what I'm doing. We were all doing the same thing, and the next thing you know, here I am. So it feels weird.
You also found a good one.
I know. Maybe that's why. I'm just being. Her shoulders hurt. Her back hurts.
Well,
Carries my fat ass everywhere we go. But
well,
it's just
she's
crazy.
probably helped you a lot mentally.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So a lot of people are like, "Fuck this."
Even financially, I mean, there was times where there was like,
Yeah.
I would never spend my money to the point where a bill would be missing. I've never missed a payment. I've never missed anything. Never gotten behind. I've never gotten any interest to hit any credit card in the past 7 years. Never missed anything.
I know.
But I would always make sure once that's paid off, if I knew my next check was this time and everything else was paid off, I would look at what's left and go, that's fun money. And I would spend it to where there's been times where there's like $8 to my name until my next check. But bills are covered though.
Yeah.
And she'd be like, what is going on? I'm like, but look at all this stuff I get to keep. I'm not eating it. And a lot of it was either going out.
Not eating it.
I'm either going out or buying new toys. And it got really bad where I was doing a little bit of both, and I only had like a couple $100 in my name.
Well, that's
And then I told myself, like, well, wait, if I just cut out food and I put it all on just the fun stuff, at least it's like I don't poop it out the next day like Wendy's.
Yeah.
I can buy a game.
Yeah.
And I started doing that so much I wasn't paying attention to where it was coming out of, and different, a credit card here, a debit card there. And yeah, it got bad.
Well, it's also not a significant amount of money to where you see that and you're like, oh, I could put this away.
You go to a resale shop, and this was when it really happened, late 2021 and early 2022, where I would like look at like a game and be like, oh, this is a PS2 game for $6. That's pretty sweet, and put it in the cart. And you just keep doing it until you get to the front, and they're like, I'm like, how much in-store credit do I have from last time I traded in some stuff? And they're like, oh, you have like $20. And then I'm like, what's my grand total? Like 160. And I'm like, okay, 130. That's a pretty good deal for all this retro shit. But then do that once a week. 130 times a week, 4 weeks in a month. I'm spending like $500 a month and just shit I'm not even playing.
Yeah, but then,
And then
I don't know where I stand on that, because you should be responsible with it. But then also, what you're gonna save your money, and then it's gonna inflate and then go down in value, or you can just money. I'm trying to get money to be. Cause I'm so driven by like.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm so driven by money, and I found myself like.
You have like that. It's burning a hole in my pocket effect, like I was having. But if you don't spend it, and you save, you can put shit down on vehicles and homes.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I didn't have anything to contribute.
But there's people that will, yeah. But there's people that will
But I'm learning now.
save, and then they die.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah.
And I'm like,
Right.
I'm trying to get the concept where
I'm trying to sit on a mountain of cash, but I think
Yeah.
you should have a rainy day fund where if my hot water tank goes
yes.
out, I don't need to call Home Depot and finance it.
Yep.
We've got money to outright buy a new fucking hot water tank or a
Yeah.
furnace. Like that type of shit is what I'm trying to make sure I don't have $0 for.
Yeah, that's good. Not yeah. I might have said that weird.
It's just because you can finance it doesn't mean you should add it to another thing that's going to take away from my life for the next 48 months.
Yeah.
To finance like a $10,000 fucking home equipment. You think about, I can afford that. Yeah, but now it's attached to you for 4 years. I can cut it in half and send double payments. There's more of your monthly income going out. I'm like, oh my God, I'm not even thinking. So this whole last year has just been repairing my financial status, and now I went out and just bought brand new tires on the car and didn't even finance them.
That's why
2 years ago I would have opened a discount tire credit card.
With the iPad for Nicole, it was like, and I wanted to get the pen, so it was like $350, or pay $25 a month for. Right. And I was like, dude, that looks so.
Which is what I'm doing, but that's through Verizon. That was different. That's not just. I didn't go to Apple and went, hey, can I open up can I finance something through your Apple itself? No, that's just a Verizon add a line thing.
But it's so tempting because I'm like, dude, I could have that, and I'll have this extra money, and I can get more things.
I'm thinking about paying this bitch off and going somewhere else because I hate Verizon. They're pissing me off.
Really?
They're really bad. Remember when I first moved in here, we couldn't even talk on the phone until you got to the door. As soon as you come down this main road, it's
for
fucked.
Some reason.
Yeah, and I don't like. This is where I live. So if that's kind of a problem when you say it.
But if you go out anywhere, I usually have. Yeah, it's weird.
I just need coverage from to and from work. The roads I take to get to work and home.
Yeah,
that's all that matters. Because when I get to work, I have Wi-Fi. When I get home, I have Wi-Fi.
But how do you know if you'll have coverage if you go somewhere else?
You just wing it and try it.
Yeah.
And plus, this place.
You try like Xfinity phones.
No, I wanted to try Xfinity. That's what Hannah's dad's had for the last 5 or 6 years. She had it and liked it better, and then when she moved in with me in 2019. I put her on my Sprint. Then Sprint went to T-Mobile, got worse, and then we switched from T-Mobile to Verizon. And Verizon, for us, where we drive and live, is just as bad as T-Mobile was. We were heard it was the best.
Yeah.
Heard stories. My coworkers like, oh, definitely do the switch, man. I've been in mountains in Tennessee and the way dips and valleys where I'm nowhere near a tower, and I still have 5 bars of 5G, man. It's awesome. I buy it, and I have no 5G.
I love your impressions of your coworkers. Yeah, they're always like, oh,
They're always all rustic and they know shit. And they're wrong, bro, dude.
Yeah.
Brother fuck, you know? I was going to say fucker. They're always wrong.
Brother fucker.
Dude, it's silly. It's annoying. 5G my ass. I drive up in here and there's 1 bar LTE and I'm
Yeah.
And it says call failed. And I'm like, dude. So people are like, did you try your network settings? Like, dude, I know all about network settings, and you know what? I'm tired of resetting it, because then everywhere I go, I need to retype in the password. It's not that. It just ain't.
Dude, I just got charged a consumer bill. We were talking about my consumer's gas.
For your place? Your old place?
From November.
Yeah, you lived there in all of November.
Yeah. So for December, but I haven't lived there in December at all. I left November 30th.
Your due dates for December, right?
Yeah, but
you're saying all of December and it's due January, is what you're saying?
yeah, they
You
were
didn't
like,
switch to...
No, I shut it off.
What date did you set it for?
The
1st of November?
31st of November.
Well, how much was it then?
It was like $28. I was like, why do I owe you money? And it was like, your December bill is here, due January 11th. I was like, remember I was talking about I would not use gas for like a month and still get billed, and I was like, probably to maintain it or something. But now are they just adding it to say fuck you? They don't realize, because I shut it off.
Oh, you're talking about for DTE?
Yeah.
Or did you have consumers?
I have consumers.
Just one bill?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, then I don't know anything about that, because I've never
But I'm
seen
like,
it.
how are you charging me? But then if they're charging me for November, and they're charging 2 months behind, because it's due January.
What was like an average bill for you?
For electric?
Everything. The whole bill.
Back then, yeah, electric and gas, probably around 200 combined.
Times that by like 250 houses that are in that park.
Yeah.
Making fucking...
But
They're making bank.
mine was cheap, because they're probably making more off of other people. For some reason, my mom's bill is outrageous. She won't ever have the AC on in the summertime. I had mine cranked the whole time. Remember, I was so skeptical. We went to Bill's house one time, and I was still living with my mom, and he has it on like 62 degrees AC in the winter, like 24/7.
It's like...
And I was like, no,
crazy.
don't turn your AC on. I realized most people's bills actually aren't as high as my mom's. For some reason, hers is way more than it's supposed to, because their furnace is fucked up, and it's constantly just drawing power and running, even if it's not putting anything out. And that's what they claim it is. And they're charging her like an insane amount of money a month. And I'm like, dude, I have my heat's always on in the wintertime.
Yeah.
All the lights, TV, everything's on.
I think this house is way more... It's way better insulated than my trailer was. My trailer in the winter was around 180 to 220 max, that 180 to 220 range. And my first winter bill here so far, it's obviously not 0 degrees outside, but my highest bill so far is only 185 here.
Oh, really? That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yup.
Yeah, so my mom's getting ripped off.
Damn. Yeah. Well,
Sorry, Mom.
Sorry, Ma. Thanks for the shirt, though. But, yeah, you know, what do you call it? Yeah, my water bill is...
Is it fixed?
No, I get billed quarterly, I found out. So I moved in September 26th, so the water's in my name as of October 1st. So the previous owner probably got billed right when we moved in, October 1st. So I won't get billed. I'll get billed from October 1st to January 1st. I'll see the bill in February.
Damn.
That makes sense?
But is it a fixed, it's per usage, or is it a fixed water bill?
No, it's per use.
Damn.
I don't know how it goes, but it's every 3 months. Right? So
Is it
90
expensive?
days. I don't know. We asked the Facebook place what they pay, and a lot of people gave us references of like, oh, it's just me and my wife, and it's this. We have 1 dog. Oh, it's me and my wife, 2 kids, and 4 dogs, and a sprinkler system out back. And they would tell us how much theirs is every month.
You don't
or every
really
3
use
months.
water that much.
No, I don't have an irrigation water system. I don't have a pool. I don't have kids. We have 1 dog. We give her bottled water. So no, I
I don't think. Is this normal? Anyone that's watching this, is that normal to give your dog bottled water?
I give my dog.
I freaked out. I was like, why are you giving your dog bottled water? I've never seen that. Ever.
I'm not giving my dog dirty ass tap water. Bro, it's nasty. I don't have a filter plugged into that thing.
Really?
I don't have like a Brita filter. I would use that if
So
it was.
my mom, we drink it. It's all, well, they have a, in her neighborhood, it's
She's old.
it's filtration.
I'm just kidding.
They have a filtration system there, but
I don't. So I'm not giving. I don't drink. If I won't drink it, my dog's not drinking
your
it.
dog's just getting high on fluoride. I wonder what that does to a dog.
Fluoride's in our water.
It's not supposed to be.
Right. So I give her bottled water.
So calm people
Is
down.
it in bottled water too?
Yeah.
Well then, whatever, dude. I gotta give my dog something to drink. Either way, she's a happy pup. You know.
This is funny. Bottled water. I used to put ice cubes in Duke's tray.
But no, I'm thinking that my water bill will probably be around the. It used to be $30 a month. I'm gonna miss that.
Yeah, the fixed rate.
So so in a perfect world, I used to pay about $120 every 3 months. I'm thinking to pay maybe max $300 every 3 months, which isn't bad. $300, that's $100 a month. It's like not bad.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of nice. But if it's like close to $500, I'm gonna fucking throw up.
It should not be. Did you see people with that bill?
Yeah, but those are the people with the sprinkler systems and shit. They're like, man, four kids, me and my wife and a couple, or no, it was me, my wife, 2 kids, 4 dogs, and a sprinkler system. And I'm like, holy shit, you know. They said about 800 or something like that every 3 months.
Gross.
Which is probably what people in H-Town
Holly's
over
the
there.
highest.
No, I was just kidding. It really is. No, they pay so much. Like, my aunt lives out there, and she fucking pays like $250 a month.
Yeah, it's really high
in
out
water,
there.
so that's about $750 every quarter.
I wonder why that is.
I don't know, because they're shitty.
Yeah, small town.
Yeah, so whatever. Been a really weird episode, man, so far.
Yeah, dude. Whatever.
You want to mesh the two? You want to mesh the first 8 minutes into it?
Yes.
Somehow?
Yeah.
There's an intro?
Yeah.
Well, in that case, we can wrap this up in about 10, 15. Is there anything else you wanted to add? I mean, we talked about nicotine, quitting, financing, and...
I know, dude. What the fuck? Does anyone give a shit about this? This is just a conversation we have.
I don't know.
Can you see me, do you think?
Yeah.
If I lean back right here?
Yeah.
I'm fat, dude. Are you going to work out for the new year? Are you actually going to?
I really, really do. I really want to.
I really do work out.
I really do. I do the workout.
Oh.
I just don't want to
the whole reason I brought up that GTA thing was because Franklin ran away. Or no. So Lamar.
Javarson Lamar.
Javarson Lamar. Trevor came out and like hit him with a bat, launched Lamar, and he's like, to save Franklin from getting dissed. And his body went flying, landed at a boat dock. And then Vinny? What's his name? Hey, Nico, my cousin.
Nico Bellic?
No, the other guy, his cousin. The guy goes, want to go bowling. What's his fucking name? He came and found Roman? Yeah. He came and picked up Lamar. And he was like, let's go bowling. And dragged him out.
Roman Bellic.
That was funny.
I love that.
That's the whole reason I was saying that earlier, but I didn't say that part.
I love that.
Nico, he's like, I'll show you all about the bowling. The good old American
bowling mini games. Those need to come back in games. Who am I kidding? They're probably like in Yakuza games or whatever. Those games are fucking... Never mind. I don't even want to talk about it. Those games are stupid. I hate those games. Spicy topic, bro. They put out like 2 games a year, bro. You're talking about like COD being annual, but... Fucking...
I thought you just said you weren't gonna.
What?
I thought you weren't gonna.
Talk about COD?
Talk about the games.
What games?
I don't know. You just said, no, I'm not gonna do it.
I did not. You're making shit up.
You just said, replay that. You were like, I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, you're talking about like literally just now? Attack! That's probably what you heard on the mic.
I was trying to tighten it.
You go the wrong way, bro. You're left-handed, remember?
You're left-handed.
No, you're left-handed. I'm right-handed. You're wrong-handed.
I'm wrong-handed?
I'm right and you're wrong-handed. I'm
ambidextrous. What'd I just write?
Bitch.
No. Stop. Dude.
Wait, do it.
I hate when people
See it.
do like...
Draw it and I'll try to guess.
Oh, okay.
Gary.
I didn't even look at... I looked at you the whole time. No, I wrote Caleb.
Bullshit.
I'll do Gary. That's how I do my views.
I know. You do a little down. You got the little flaccid penis. Why do you go down and then back up for the R when you can just go from the bottom?
From...
You go down. You go
down. I draw the line.
You draw the line down,
and then I do
stay on it, and then
go up the hook.
That's dumb.
That's not dumb. What do you go from the hook?
Oh no, you're right. No, I do that too.
Down.
Disregard. I'm dumb.
Yeah, disregard, you retard.
Disregard.
Bam.
Yeah. Wow.
I don't know, dude. I'm about fried.
Wrap her up
Yeah.
like a Christmas gift. All right. Well, we did our best. Hope you enjoyed your Christmas and whatnot. Yeah. Or not Christmas, your holiday, whatever you celebrate. I shouldn't just assume.
Yeah, stop being freaking anti-Semitic.
Yeah, my bad. I don't give a shit about Christmas. So if you don't either, I'm with you.
What?
You know?
Why?
I just meant like this, the holiday thing. Why? Because I don't give a fuck.
Why?
Because I don't have to give a fuck.
It's just because it's an option.
Because it's an option.
You don't get. Do you get a Christmas
participation?
Do you get a Christmas vibe? Like
not anymore.
Why?
What's the point?
Just you're right, but that's the point. There is no point. And it's just an excuse.
No, I'm not a Scrooge. I love Christmas.
Here's a Scrooge.
But
what'd I say?
You're a Scrooge,
You're
dude.
Scrooging me right now, dude.
Scrooging yourself, dude.
Just
Go
kidding.
Scrooge yourself.
I used to hate Christmas too.
I love it,
like,
dude. It's supposed
like,
to bring joy, but it brings so much negativity from people that I'm just like starting to, if you can't beat them, join them.
What?
I secretly
what do you
love
mean?
Christmas, but if I hear somebody's like, yeah, fuck Christmas, I'm like, yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, that shit's stupid.
Well, it's just
but I have a
made
Christmas
for...
tree on that I like plugging. She'll forget to plug it in. I'm like, no, turn the lights on. Mama. You know, but
I think it's just a ploy for money. The one thing that pisses me off is the Black Friday thing where everything's marked up and down. Like, because they'll mark shit up and then say, and then they'll mark it down on purpose. Like, for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
And then be like, it what? Oh, because, like I said, they had this tracker and you could see, you can track the price history of it, and something will be like $350, and then they'll mark it up a month before Black Friday to like $450, and they'll mark it back down to $350 just to show that it's got like a discount. So obviously they don't plan on selling anybody when they mark it up. What?
I don't know, dude. I'm just trying to listen.
Trying?
I'm doing my best.
You know what? Goodbye. Cue the outro.
The power is in my hands.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. No.
You can do it.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's been fun. Double digits in the next episode, so hopefully I stop fucking up. So
What'd you fuck up?
just, well, you guys don't need to know that, but I fuck up. So
What'd you do?
We'll just throw in like B-roll of the fucking
The bed.
No, B-roll of the B-hole.
Oh, yeah.
B-roll of opening Christmas gift or something for your mom and Dave.
Cue the B-roll. Just a butthole. Little cat butthole.
Let's do this for that. Or no, never mind. Don't do that. Damn it. I'm about to throw in like 80 of these.
What? Would you change his sound effects?
No.
I thought it was a guitar, like a bam.
That's me trying to do it. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right. Well,
I feel like
happy
I'm grabbing
Hanukkah, happy fucking whatever. So
I feel like I'm grabbing a goose by the neck right now.
a gooseneck.
I would love to grab a goose from the neck.
You're a silly goose. All right. Enough.
Goodbye.
All right. Well, cue the outro.